at any of these videos. But hopefully see you in part 2. Good morning, everybody. Wow, this place is a lot better in the morning. You can actually see things, but I'm on my way to Shirakawa-Go, but I haven't booked a bus, so I'm really hoping that I can find some way to get there. Also, it's like 2 hours away, which I didn't expect. So yeah, a journey until we get there. Yo, the Okuro man, that's him right there. I just met him again at the station. Like, what are the odds of that, huh? Okay, now let's get the bus. Oh, I just made it. So I'm getting on this bus, just barely made it. Whew. After a very long 2-ish hour bus ride, I finally made it. And I was really excited because for so many years, coming to this place has been a dream of mine. So it felt pretty surreal to just be there in person finally. My return bus wasn't until like 5 more hours, so I had plenty of time to take it easy and just explore around. And later on, I'll tell you my real motivation for coming here. But until then, I hope you enjoy Shirakawa-Go in its beautiful autumn glory. Alright, so you're probably wondering at this point why the houses look the way that they do. And that's because they're built in what the Japanese call gasho style, which just means that they're built to be super triangular with that thick and iconic thatched roofing that you can see. It's said that the roofs resemble hands in prayer, but really the main point of them is that in the winter it snows a lot here. So having houses shaped like this helps prevent the snow from accumulating too much, and it also in the summertime keeps them cool because less sunlight will be hitting the roofs. They do wear out though, and every 20 to 30 years people have to team up to replace them in this big ceremony that happens. And yes, this village is incredibly old, dating sometimes back to 600 AD, so there's a lot of history and, cool museum things that they have too here. Yeah, I've never seen that before. The water in the drainage pipes is so clear they have fish almost 2 feet long just swimming around. It's crazy. This good boy was just attached on a leash right out the side of the store, and for 8 hours he just got continuous pets. Must have been in heaven. There's actually a big river that cuts the village in half, so the side that we've been looking at so far is where most of the houses and the stores are, but the side that we're crossing to has an area that's preserved the historic nature of these houses and is like an area designed specifically to be as beautiful as possible. I mean, this place just kept blowing my mind, especially with how amazing the bright yellow and the deep reds of the trees that were changing were. The houses that are in the open-air museum are replicas of what they looked like hundreds of years ago when people actually lived inside of them. Complete with fire pits and tatami-matted floors in certain areas, it was incredibly spacious, especially on the upper levels. And speaking of which, every house was about 2 to 3 stories tall, and each one had some dangerous, low-ass wooden beams you had to look out for.
Oh my god.
This was the 3rd level of this house, and the people who made it had generously set up some hammocks for people to sit in. You'll notice that the floors look absolutely terrifying to walk on, and they were. I felt like I was doing a balancing act trying to stay on my little wooden beam. Alright, so earlier I promised I'd reveal my true intentions for coming here. And yes, it is nerdy as One of my favorite visual novels, the Higurashi When They Cry series, is based directly on Shirakawa-Go, so I wanted to come here to see the locations from the game in real life and kind of compare them side by side in this video. Now, I know not everyone has seen it or cares, so here's the timestamp to skip ahead for those who aren't interested in seeing Hinamizawa in real life, but there is new footage of the town in here if you are curious. Also, please play this game. The first chapter is 100% free on Steam. I promise it's one of the scariest things ever. I was literally sweating and having trouble sleeping, reading words with pictures of anime girls. Okay, here's the comparison. So just as a heads up, some places I was not able to get to, like Keiichi's house, the dam, or the shrine warehouse, because they were outside of the actual town, and some are actually completely destroyed or renovated beyond recognition, like the school and the doctor's office. And those are all the places that are accessible within just the village itself. I think my favorite part, though, was that there were some shops with a lot of Higurashi merch, and some of the shrines were just full of Higurashi fan art and homages and like drawings and stuff. But yeah, after my look around, it was finally time to head back to Kanazawa.
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good.
Okay, so I just had the absolute strangest encounter I've ever had in Japan. I just got back to the station from Shirakawa-Go, and I go to the bathroom, and on the way out, I hear someone like make like, ooh, like a weird noise like that. And so I look behind me, and it's this like yay high Japanese grandma, gotta be like 75 years old. And she looked at me, she said, "Ikemen," which means I just learned that meant like handsome or whatever. And so she keeps like calling me compliments in Japanese. She's like, "Are you a movie star?" I'm like, "No, I'm not a movie star." She's like, "I'm normal." She's like, "Where are you from? You from Rome? Are you from Europe?" I said, "No, I'm from America." She's like, "Oh, America." And she looks into my eyes and she doesn't stop staring. She's like, "Your eyes so blue, I'm getting lost in them." I'm like, "Thank you, my mother gave them to me." She's like, "I love your mother." I think she said that. And she just went on for like 5 minutes about this. And I didn't know what to do. I just kept saying like, no, like, "Oh, no, not at all, you know, thank you." Strange. I've never been catcalled in my life, and I never thought it would be by a Japanese grandma after getting out of the bathroom. But yeah, that's pretty rare in Japan to happen. Yeah. All right, well, yeah, welcome to probably the lamest place I've ever done this. It's late as hell, and I had nowhere to go, so welcome to where we put bikes. I don't even have one, so I'm just here. But thank you guys for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed. I spent way too much time trying to edit this video. Like, I actually had to try and learn After Effects because apparently my school gives me After Effects for free. So that was a pain in the butt, and it's not easy at all for that stupid Thanos scene in the beginning. I literally spent like an hour and a half trying to figure that stupid thing out. But yeah, anyway, Shirakawa-Go was fantastic. Honestly, one of my favorite places I've ever been to. And even if I did go for a stupid reason, I think it was still beautiful on its own. And I really hope that, like, if you guys ever go, that is definitely one of the places you will not be disappointed in, regardless if you play Higurashi or not. Let's see. I am going to Gunma very soon. I think in a couple days I will be on the train there. So another fun adventure just like this that I'll have a video for. And hopefully no getting lost, no nothing like that, but no guarantees. And yeah, it is definitely getting colder here. I know I say that every time, but like this one is for real. It is dropping to 9 degrees Celsius next week, and it is not coming back up. So this right now is my last day. Like I will not be able to wear this any other time. This is my last time wearing this, and it's something I've noticed when I've been here that's really interesting to me is Japanese people get cold very easily. I'm talking like, I don't know about you guys, but I can walk outside on like a 66-degree day when there's sun and like I want to wear a short sleeve shirt. It just feels nice. They will look at me and on 66-degree day, they'll be like, "Are you cold? Are you sure are you okay? Where's your jacket?" I'm like, "Dude, I'd be hot with a jacket." And they're all walking around with these big fluffy coats. It's crazy. I don't understand it. So just something that I noticed. I know like in America, most people be wearing shorts even when it's 30 degrees outside. So that is very crazy to them. But yeah, I suppose that's all for this one. I will have to get out of here because there's probably spiders. I don't know if I want to be here anymore. I look like a crazy person as usual, talking into the phone in a place that I probably shouldn't be. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you're doing okay. Miss you guys. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.